Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 37 of Let's Play The North Remembers. We're currently going around selling stuff. We are trying to decide or have a new war, but I think we're going to need a lot of influence before we decide, we're able to declare war or even, like, kind of force a war for our lord. Because at the moment we are in that kind of position of we don't have the, influence income either. We're just kind of in the position of we want to go to war, but no one else wants to go to war. No one seems to want to go to war with one another either. So I don't really know what the issue is there. But yeah, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to do. We're gonna chill, and by chill I mean we're gonna go around doing some other stuff for a little bit longer. Again, purely because we want to just kind of sell all of our inventory, so we're ready for like another war, and we're like, we've got all these mounts and stuff. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do a little bit of chilling. We'll get ourselves like equipped up and everything, and then we'll figure it out. Worst case scenario is, like I said, we will we'll fight the White Walkers, rinse repeat a little bit, and then we'll go deck them. Because luckily, it's like realistically speaking, it does not take killing. We don't need to kill that many White Walkers to get where we need to be. Like 2 or 3 armies, which is a 2 or 3 pretty quick fights, and we'll have like a few hundred, like maybe close to 1,000 influence if we do the right fights. And then recruit a few more troops just to supplement what we got killed. And then from there, it's pretty much a, we've got a little bit of time going to war. And if we focus on taking castles instead of taking cities, and we let the AI take the cities, we'll at least be able to run an army for a little bit longer than we were, So I think that's going to be how I'm going to approach this. I'm going to try and approach it from a position of, yes, I like to try and take cities, but I think realistically, taking cities is not something we're going to be able to feasibly continuously achieve, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be something that is going to be on the forefront of what we're doing. So I think we'll relegate ourselves to taking castles. So even in then, as long as we're fighting, that to me is good enough. 1 Western Corset. What armor have you got here? You got a Knight helmet with bronze face guard, which, I mean, looks alright, I guess. A legendary noble default back. The Hound's armor, Castle Rock armor 2, single best looking armor in the game. Ornate pauldrons, loads of cool, beautiful looking Lannister armor. Lannister noble pauldrons, loads of really nice armor. I mean, honestly, again, as you guys know, my Lannister armor is my favorite. Okay, let's go back to doing what we were doing now. It doesn't take long to sell all this. Like, we legitimately have a lot of expensive stuff, which is, kind of nice. But at the same time, is a bit of a pain. Who owns Highgarden? It's Dawn. Ashford is definitely Dawn, and obviously Tumberton is the Martells themselves. So that one's obvious. So the fact that there hasn't been war between the two of them makes me very concerned. So I feel like there's an issue with, Realm of Thrones with this as well. It seems to be like they just don't want to declare war on one another. I don't know if that's like a outstanding issue or just a current, or me issue. So, without knowing, I can't really do much to fix it. You got any war mounts for me? You do. Good. I don't know how many war mounts I've got, but probably going to need like a few thousand. Sorry, a few hundred. Yeah, a few thousand would be overkill. Buy all your secondary types of food. Just again, I know I don't need to put my stewardship up, because I'm pretty sure my stewardship is maxed. We do need to start putting points into social though, so we can get another clan party limit, and also an ultimate leader. That's where my next upgrades are going. Is going into like my next stat point is going into that. And my focus points, I have no clue, but stat points are definitely going in there next. Go to King's Landing. We haven't been to King's Landing in a very long time. Right, what we got here? Let's see if there's any cool like armor. They have Kingsguard armor too. Do they have Kingsguard? Oh, they only have the normal Kingsguard pauldron. They never seem to have Kingsguard 2 pauldron. Like, they just have this ugly bronze one. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Kingsguard armor, like Kingsguard armor 1 is okay looking, but 2 is where it's at. And finding the cape with it, you know, it seems to be near impossible a lot of the time. You have 21 war mounts, me. Beauty. So we're looking at probably not even 100 still. That's kind of concerning, but less concerning, more just annoying. It means I've still got a lot of stuff to do. I also don't think that these, I don't think even King's Landing is going to be able to, yep, even slightly make a dent in how much crap I've got. Yeah, so we'll just finish off selling everything, like I said. I think I'm going to try and get myself to 3,000, maybe 4,000 stuff. And we're going to try and be a little bit more conscious in the war, you know, try and be a little bit more, you know, not being stupid, essentially, is my way of phrasing it. I have loads of beer. Again, getting resources with how big of an army we have, we just end up feeding people too quickly, so we just end up running out of the good stuff. Sell all this then. Good to know the Crownland cities are still making fuck tons of money, which is nice. It'd be nice if our provinces were making that, but well, the north is vast and not rich. We know this. Got to hold the Dragonstone, Celtic Keep, and then we'll go maybe through the Vale quickly as well. Because we're going to go. We need to go north to go fight the Wild Walkers to kind of get anywhere at this point. Which is probably my biggest upset because it means I have to fight loads and loads of White Walkers, which is I don't mind fighting them. That's like, well, I should preface that fighting the White Walkers isn't really a problem. It's easy. It's a good fight. I think the real issue is just the fact that I feel like there is something wrong inherently, and you know, I feel like we're going to be rinse repeating quite a bit here. But it's okay. As long as you guys enjoy and continue to enjoy the series and continue to give the series a bunch of love, then I will continue essentially torturing myself by fighting the White Walkers intermittently between wars. Now, don't get me wrong, if I had a way to get like a shit ton of influence consistently, like if this was Eagle Rising where I could just max out my influence take, I would, you know, just keep building on my cities to keep giving me loyalty and influence out of my asshole. Trust me, I would be doing that, and not only would I have done that by now, would be so goddamn full of influence already that there would be no issues in the first place. But yeah, let me also know if any of you guys are having the same issues as your own yourselves. Because it could just be that there is something with, like, you know, all the events they added. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's something 5.5 fixes. I really don't know. And you know what? I feel like because I feel like it's like a very important thing for even you guys, I'm actually going to open up Discord and have a quick look. So, while Discord's opening up in the background, let's set ourselves on the travel to go. We'll go to Maidenpool. We'll start from Maidenpool. Why not? Yeah, while we're doing that, let's open up Discord. Let's try and find the actual fucking... There's Realm of Thrones, there it is. Who my kids is that? Yana. She's going to be fabled for her strength at some point. Get good with a polearm. Good daughter of mine. Alright, so we'll quickly do Maidenpool, and then I'm going to move us to Wickenden before I do anything else. You know, because I didn't really have much time to look at anything. Oh, wow, decent amount of war mounts here. Love it. There's also a decent amount of money here, which means we should be able to sell a good portion of all this stuff. Also, I can finally see the thing moving. But it stopped just as abruptly as it started. Alright, we've got a Wickenden right. I don't think there's actually anything specifically on... Yeah. I legitimately don't think... I think this is legitimately just an issue I'm having, and I don't understand why. So yeah, well, now that we know, now that we know that, I will look a little bit more extensively, and if there is anything, obviously, I find out, I'll let all you guys know, and it'll probably be next week's parts, because obviously I'll be busy, or it'll probably be in the Surging Storm, actually. I will be looking before I record all that. Look at us, just look at us making money hand over fist at this point. Ridiculous how much money we have. Just a second. I do apologize that I seem a bit absent at the moment. I am just kind of checking the Discord as I'm recording now, because I feel like if I find something, I want to immediately be able to, like, you know, be like, ah, fuck, there it is. Yeah, we have a lot of this basic shit, which is a problem, I guess, because, you know, it doesn't sell for anywhere near enough that I need to worry about it. But at the same time, I also just don't want to throw it out the window. There we go, so we're moving over there. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone has, like... It seems like a lot of people have very random issues, guys. So, I don't think we're going to get these issues resolved. I think we're just going to have to figure some shit out, you know? Oh, that was, yeah, we went out... You went out of money quick. Let's go to Gold Town, and then we'll go up from there. At the very least, we'll go get some fights with the White Walkers done. Okay, so it looks like other peoples are actually, yeah. Ah, okay, so apparently it could be an issue with having... Well, so we're going to do something dumb here. I'm going to turn Static War on. This apparently should fix the bug of wars. So I do apologize that I went very quiet for a minute there. I'll add 2 minutes to the end of the part just to kind of rectify that. The reason, obviously, as you can probably gather from that now, is I was actually looking... I think I'd found something that was... worth just giving a quick deep read, and I gave it the quickest of deep reads I could. It looks like apparently Static War, if you've ever had Static War on, turning on vanilla options fucks everything. Like, turning it off actually fucks your saves in terms of, like, being able to actually play, like, you know, do anything without it. So, it looks like it's technically a bug, but also technically not a bug, if you know what I mean. So, we'll enable it, and we'll see what happens, and we'll see if any wars kick back on. As wars should automatically... Yeah, see, wars are starting again now, look. The problem is, I don't know if we're going to get war support for anything. But at the very least, wars are kicking off, which is good, you know, better than everyone just sitting at home twiddling their fucking thumbs. If I still have to initiate our wars, that's fine. But as long as other factions are fighting, you know, it's not just a, I have to one by one do this. Eventually, there'll be a point where we're literally just at war with everyone, and it's not a problem. You know, I have so many fine noble defaults. Let's just sell the noble defaults as well. Did I buy horses from you? Just a quick question. No, I didn't. Buy those 4 horses. Right, to Sisterton, and we'll go from there. But yeah, as you can see, wars are actually now they've kicked off quite aggressively. So apparently we have to keep forced wars on. Now, when I reload the game, I'll probably reload the game between this part and the next, even though it's in one sitting. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm pretty sure diplomacy actually doesn't like... Oh, sorry. I don't think static war and diplomacy are meant to be on together. The worst case scenario, we may actually lose the diplomacy mod, which, I mean, really doesn't matter as long as the game works. Like, I only added it because shit didn't seem to be happening. And when nothing happens, you know, we're all bored. You guys bored because, you know, you're not really getting any content, and me who just getting bored because I'm just running around, you know, selling stuff, which I don't mind selling stuff when I'm trying to like troubleshoot issues because, you know, it gives me something to do. But yeah, other than that, it's yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Yeah, it looks like diplomacy mod may be just maybe a mod we just don't get to use, you know. But anyway, let's go north and go fight some White Walkers while we've you know, now that we've got, you know, now we've got something to achieve. The fact that we still have no war support is very concerning to me. But if we get 2,500 influence, we could just straight up declare a war, or I could just, you know, do the raiding tactic, which, in my opinion, is just broken. If it is diplomacy that's fucking with it, then that's good to know. But, or if it's like, if it is the mod itself, sorry, and if diplomacy is obviously getting in the way of, you know, the mod kind of fixing itself as well. As long as we know these things, as they say. Right, you have 10 cavalry. You have 8. Oh my god, where the fuck are like the lack of cavalry units? Actually, let's go over here. I'm gonna try and catch a shit ton of them at the bridge.
Back off.
So 3, 4, 8, 10, and then some broken men. More than acceptable, I would say. More than acceptable.
Ready yourself.
I believe in you guys. Go for it. How has a mounted warlord been here?
Footmen, hold on. Horsey shooting.
Like, I do not know how a mounted warlord got here, but I'm also really don't care. All right, how are they doing? Yeah, some of the whites are dead, some of the whites aren't. Yeah, it's when the White Walkers get behind our line, our guys kind of start shooting each other like a bunch of dipshits. Yeah, I just lost 3 Northern Warlords because my guys decided to shoot at them. Come on, guys, fuck them up.
Soldiers, my group. Archers. Bones, dispatch. Hear me. Attack now.
Yeah, only a cavalry can finish this off, I think, and I'm stuck. Giants, move your fat asses out of the way. Quite literally. See, this is how the battle against the dead should have gone. They should have just employed a bunch of giant archers to shoot arrows. I mean, honestly, like, you know, they were north of the wall for a few seasons. Why didn't they take a coffer full of gold and just, you know, just grab it? You know what I mean? You know, honestly, I think it's just lazy of them. The fact that that guy had that undead had an arrow for its leg and didn't die, and the arrow was a fucking ballista-sized arrow, was impressive. I don't think there's many left, so I don't think our infantry are going to need to do much, but we'll send them in anyway. I'm definitely getting worse at, you know, being on cavalry. You know, I don't feel like I'm doing as much as I could. Sorry, Fumi. You know, you as they say, the undead must rise. All right. Okay, let's take out that dipshit. 12 left. Only 4 dead. One of them was killed by the enemy. The rest were... Well, we don't talk about that. Why do we have wild hair horsemen? Weird. Look at that. I could have a bunch of free true... Ooh. Only one that actually fucking sang to me there. I will start taking White Walkers as prisoners just because, you know, worth it. And we are going to start picking up loot again as a kind of just, you know, the worthwhile endeavor, as they say. Got double checked. Yeah, okay, haven't been messaged by anyone. Good. Nine cavalry. I need to cast like a bunch together. That's the problem. Like these ones over here. Go for it.
We've got no quarter.
8, 16, 20. So 20 White Walkers, double the size of the last times. That's the wrong one, Joe. There we go. This is a beautiful map, though. Gee, I do love the maps. I especially love the maps where I can actually see the arrows being shot. Oh my god, not only are you fuckers overshooting to the nth degree, that's so many wasted arrows. What the fuck, guys? Like, I'm extremely disappointed in you. You overshot like a dipshit. While I'm watching these, I'm probably going to get knocked out because I'm more interested in watching these arrows get shot. Yeah, the White Walkers will be dead in a minute. It's not a problem. They'll kill a few, and I'll still not give a shit, so don't worry.
Arrows! Soldiers! Infantry! Take your soldier! Release arrows!
May as well let my men do what they want.
Archers! Listen up! Say shooter! At their footmen! Hear me!
There we go. Alright, and that... no, stop chucking shit. I still don't know why you'd want cavalry to have throwing axes. I still feel like that's a very... I don't know, I just feel like that's doesn't really make sense as a weapon choice for them, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to question them, you know? My men are working out for me, so why question them, you know? Ow! There was a dickhead White Walker still alive. I thought they were all dead by now. No, only two are left. Annoyingly, okay, I was gonna say I expect them to... No, I wasn't gonna say I expect him to last till the end, but he didn't. There we go. Only one troop this time. Only one of our like personal troops died, and there we go. Immediately replaced. Like all 19 White Walkers, and we're gonna try and get like a full prison of White Walkers to sell and see how much that's gonna be worth, or even just donate for influence. As yeah, I'm probably gonna go try and get 10k influence. And now I know that sounds like a lot, guys, and I apologize, but
Back off straight.
think about it this way. The more influence we have, the better. Fuck you, that's 12. Okay, so that's already, that's 30 fucking 45 whites. We gotta fight. White Walkers, sorry. We'll do that in the next part. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube if you did. Leave a like, leave a comment, share, as I said. But most importantly, stay safe. Have a great day. Join the channel membership if you're interested, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you guys then.